What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? What's going on? Coach Chrissy is going to be here on Fridays at 8 p.m. However, what I'm doing tonight is I'm filling in, but I figured this is the perfect opportunity to talk about creative coaching and how much you can make doing creative coaching, and whether that is something that you all aspire to do, want to know a little more information about. So we're here tonight. Now, Platinum VIPs, y'all hold tight for me, because what we will do is we will have a separate session where I'm actually going to see if you all have interest in coaching. And if so, we'll do a brainstorming session on that, a separate brainstorming session on that, where you all will get me to help you give you my ideas and coaching about what it is that you may want to coach, and give you some strategy there. Okay, I normally don't do that. That is what we do in the inner circle. But I am giving that to our Craft to Quit program, our Platinum VIP program tonight. Just a little taste, little mini session of what that looks like. Now, if we get 50 shares, I'm going to issue a 50% off code tonight, and you'll be able to use it in the academy only for about 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, am I muted? Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me check my volume. Hello, hello, hello. It looks like my volume's picking up. Okay, I'll see y'all heard me. Okay, cool, cool. Y'all say I can hear. All right, good. I was about to say, I do all that talking and I don't stop. All right, awesome. So, what I wanted to come on and talk to you tonight about is you're going to see a lot of creative coaching going on in the academy. We're expanding, we're growing, and I think this is something that I don't want you all to catch on too late. And I know that maybe other mentors or other people in this space are not necessarily helping to put people on. But that's my job. That's my goal, is to help put people on, and not that just show them how to do something, but also give them an opportunity to do something. So I wanted to talk tonight about this whole ascension model, and primarily, what do you want to do with your creativity? Do you want to craft and retire crafting? Do you want to build an empire and possibly sell it, like a mergers or acquisitions type of situation? Do you want to just have this as something that you keep in the family and you pass on for generations to generations? So let me know a little bit about what you envision for your creative business. And I know there's a delay, but I'm going to make sure that I get some feedback on that before I move on. And then in the chat, if you can, let me know. Give me a 1 in the chat if creative coaching is something that you want to do or want to know more information about. Okay, okay. I see you, New York Reflections. Got you, got you. Let me know. Let me know in the chat here, because I need to know if this is something, a good topic that we're going to talk about tonight. Because otherwise, I'll take it to my Zoom room, because I know for a fact that my Craft to Quit program, they will be interested in this for sure, for sure. Okay, I see y'all. I see you. New York Reflections, Express It Creations, Rona, Facebook user, because of course on Facebook it's not going to say your names. Cool, cool. Beta. Okay, okay. I see y'all. I see y'all coming through now. This delay might be the delay is on the YouTube side, the delay is on my creative side. I don't know, but either way it goes, it looks like y'all coming through. Y'all are coming through. Y'all are coming through. Okay, Sharon, I see you. Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so what I want to kind of get into with this is a lot of times we plan for the thing that we think that we want, but I need us to have an end game. So if the end game is you being creative, having your custom apparel business, having a brick and mortar store, an online store, etc. And speaking of online stores, if you do not have your Shopify store together, come on to this challenge. We started Monday. And if you hold on, I don't know, y'all might get 50 shares. Let me see if y'all get 50 shares, then I will offer 50% off of the Shopify challenge only for these 10 minutes. Like I said, that 50% off code will work only for these 10 minutes after this live. I don't know. Let me see how many shares I have. I think so far we have 7 shares. That's it. 7 shares, y'all. We can do better than that. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and babysit the shares, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my part. I'm going to share too. I'm going to share right now. All right. So I'm doing my part. I got my share in. All right. So I'll take a look at that in a little bit. But like I said, when we're done with this discussion, we don't have the 50 shares. Well, matter of fact, if we don't have the 50 shares in the next, I'm going to say 10 minutes, then I'm not going to focus on that. So we got 10 minutes to get 50 shares. And I know E will pay attention to that. Okay. So awesome. Van Teresa switched your theme up last night. Good deal. And I see Nyla. I see you. I see you. Van Teresa, I see you. I see you. Well, let me ask y'all this question. How many of you have demonstrated something that you can teach to others? How many of you have actually helped someone else excel in something, helped someone else with something they were struggling with in order to get them to the next level? If that's you, go ahead and give me a 2. Give me a 2 in the chat. If you've helped someone else achieve their creative goals or coach them in a way, even if you didn't think it was coaching, even if you don't call it coaching, if you help them, I want you to give me a 2 in the chat. Nancy, I know that's definitely you. Facebook user, you might have to come over here to the YouTube side so I can see your love. All right. Naja's been working on updating your Shopify too. I'm so impressed and I'm so glad that you all take the constructive advice and help that I'm giving and you all put action to it. That means so much to me. Yeah, Empress Creations. Okay, so y'all are helping people. Nola, come on. E, I know you stay helping people. Let's go. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, baby, but I'm certain that you helping somebody too. Van Teresa, yes, yes, you stay in the community and you stay helping others too. Even if it's not inside of the Innate Lab Facebook group. You're still helping people. You're in other groups. You see when people are struggling. You notice when somebody needs something that you can provide. And you don't roll your eyes and say, "Oh, that's so easy." Like you actually go in and you help others achieve something that they may think is insurmountable. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. Awesome. Now, here's my next question. How many of you are here because someone helped you? How many of you all are here in this room right now, in this on this YouTube or Facebook view? How many of you are here right now because someone helped you? I want you to give me a 3. Give me a 3. Oh, I see some more 2s coming out. I see y'all. Come on, Ava. Demetrius. Was that is it Alicia? Yep, yep. Awesome. Najla, I see you. Beta, Demetrius. Okay. So I want to bring this full circle. TNP Customs, I know this, 2 and 3. Yes. Come on, Tawana. I see you. YouTube and one-on-one. Yeah. Yeah. You came to our very, very, very first hands-on session. I will never forget that. It was on Amelia Island. Oh man, those were good old times. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Coach E. I appreciate that. Van Teresa. Okay, okay. So now we see that this thing comes kind of full circle, right? I want y'all to hear my story on how this happened, and then I want you to start building your own story. Okay. So I'll tell you that the way that I got started in this entire coaching space, this mentorship space, was because I used to I used to go to the Facebook groups. This is when I first found out what Facebook groups were, and I was into sublimation. I was just looking for ideas, right? What I found was there were a lot of people that needed a lot of help, and there were not a lot of helpful people. Imagine that. Now there were people with groups, all kind of groups that were selling things, but those groups were not necessarily helping people to achieve their desired results. So when I would see people in the Facebook groups and the threads, and they would say like, "Well, how do I put wings on a photo?" Or "I'm struggling with this," or "How do I do that?" My thing was immediately to just show them. I can show you better than I can tell you, right? So I started helping people literally on YouTube. My whole YouTube, the only purpose was it is because in my head, that's the only way that I understood that I could show somebody live how to achieve their results. So when somebody would say, "How do I put wings on a photo?" I would say, "You know what? I got you. I'm going to do this for free. I'm going to demonstrate it for free for you right now on this YouTube." And so I would start demonstrating to people things that they wanted to see. And the whole point of it all was just to help people. It was just to help, it was purely to help people. So I was leading with passion and purpose. I wasn't even thinking about profit. At the time, I was literally taking off from the work I was supposed to be doing, where I was renovating a whole house. And Lord knows that that was a whole task. It turned out well, but it didn't financially because it was something that had me completely in the hole. So my reprieve, my therapy was to go up to the local McDonald's, get on their Wi-Fi because it was down the street and there wasn't like a library or anything close by where I could go somewhere and have peaceful Wi-Fi internet. So I would go to the McDonald's, and as you all might have heard burgers flipping in the background, I was making my YouTube lives, right? So the whole point of that is that I wasn't getting paid. I was actually losing money doing something that I love to do, but the purpose was to help others, right? So when I got in the position to help others, I quickly realized, number one, my blessings were in blessing others, right? So passion and purpose. And I tell you all the time, the profit follows. And I'm not just saying that because I made that up and I thought it sounded cool with 3 P's, right? I'm telling you that because that is literally what happened for me, right? So I started doing one-on-ones, right? The one-on-ones allowed me to solidify and see in concrete that I could help someone, right? So I'm doing these one-on-ones, and most of my one-on-ones are with people that nobody would teach Photoshop to. So I'm talking, most of my clients were 60-year-old women who were like, "Hey, I don't know anything about Photoshop. I got this here laptop. Can you show me what to do?" And that was the start of my coaching journey. And it escalated very quickly because what happened was those people quickly told other people about me and how well they appreciated my services. Now I did charge for those one-on-ones. I definitely charge. I started off with $30 an hour. Then I charged $60 an hour. And then as I started to charge $60 an hour, I had so many people that wanted my time, and I was still trying to renovate this property. I didn't know what I was doing on YouTube other than I was actually, if y'all look at some of my previous videos, I was shooting YouTube videos in my renovate in the property I was renovating. Like whatever I had to do to be creative and to help others, I was just making it do what it do. Okay. So with that, I wanted to make this a standard. Now, mind you, I've been in school pretty much my entire adult life. I was at the time working on my PhD in engineering. I wasn't, well, no, I had just finished up my PhD in engineering. I was avoiding applying for professorship positions because I was like, listen, if I can do this coaching thing, if I can help people the way that I want to help people, if I can help people in my community accelerate what it is that they're doing, excel in what it is that they want to do, then yes, I know I could teach for college. I can earn six figures, all of that good stuff. My PhD is in engineering and it's a real PhD. It's not one of these play PhDs. So I knew what I was capable of doing and earning with my degree. But instead, I saw what I was doing when I was helping people. I saw light bulbs go off in their heads. I saw sparkles in their eyes when they realized what it was that they can do. And I wasn't giving them anything. I was literally just helping them with their confidence. And that's why I say to this day, hey, if you can increase your confidence, if you have full confidence in something, you can conquer anything. So that was literally my mission. My mission was to increase confidence in creatives so that they can conquer anything. So as I began to build my success stories with those individuals started sharing those success stories with others. And before I knew it, in about 4 months' time, I had almost 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. And it was really just me helping others. Now, what happened over that course of time is I learned a lot. When I tell you a lot, a whole lot, from trial and error. I learned more recently from coaches. I didn't know coaches existed until this past year. So I was able to accelerate what I learned what I learned by falling on my behind and grinding. I was able to accelerate that understanding with coaching that I invested in. So between all of that, now I'm in a position where I'm saying to myself, well, outside of helping creatives, helping crafters use their creativity, use their craft to create a product that they can sell, what's the next step? What's the ascension model to that? And this is what I came up with for myself, but I also noticed that many of you are on this path. So yes, I can make physical things with my creativity. I was making t-shirts, banners, backdrops, just about anything that you can think of artistically was airbrushing stuff, hand painted sneakers, all of that stuff. Right. Then I got to the point where it was like, well, I got to scale this thing. So when I started scaling it, I went to the digital side of design. So I stopped hand painting stuff and hand sewing stuff because it wasn't scalable. And then I went on to digitally designing things and doing bulk orders, right? So I did Photoshop designs, Illustrator design, but I was printing them via sublimation and screen print. So now I'm able to do bulk orders and I'm not doing one-offs all the time. Even though I love doing the creative thing, it wasn't necessarily serving me for the population that I had at the time. So I went from bulk orders. Then my next thing was, well, I noticed that all of these people needed my help doing design. I thought I was just going to teach you all Photoshop and everybody was going to be designing these Photoshop files for 4 or 5 hours at a time, like I was doing. I was spending 4 hours making a Photoshop file. And the light bulb came on when you all were riding along with me. And I was questioning. I said, wait a minute. I've been getting on this YouTube design, giving y'all 3-hour, 4-hour lives on how I'm designing from scratch in Photoshop. What are y'all doing with this information? And then I just kept getting, oh, well, I'm scared of it. What you're doing looks complicated. I'm scared of all that, but I like to watch it. I like to see it come together. And I'm like, okay, is it possible if I sold you this file as a template and I showed you how you can go in there in 10 minutes, change out the photos, change out the text, change out the colors, and you too could be designing 100% like me. Boom, that's where the light bulb came on. Okay. So it wasn't just a one sided thing, it was literally me helping people and creating solutions that got me to a position where I could do the thing that I love to do and earn money doing that thing. Okay. So I say that to say this because I'm telling you this journey, because this journey is building up, and I want you to know that it's not it's not just an instant. I threw a class out there and somebody paid me $1,000 in a day for that to happen. The first step is having the skills that pay the bills. Okay. So the skills can pay the bills could literally be the thing that you're crafting right now, the very thing that you are creating right now that somebody else wants to know how to create or wants to know how to do. Those are your skills, right? But then you have to take that to the next level and say, well, how can I scale my skills? Can you scale your skills by having a bigger operation, by hiring more people to get the work done, by marketing this further? And is there a bottleneck? If so, how do you solve that? Right. But then when I went to the digital side of things, it wasn't necessarily a bottleneck. Now, when it came to the physical products, I could probably pump out maybe 1,000 products a day if I had some local help. But when it came to a digital product, I could go to sleep and sell 1,000 products. That's when I learned the difference. Okay. And not that I didn't want to do physical products anymore, but I also saw a difference in how I was helping people. I was able to see much greater results, much greater just personal fulfillment from helping others do what they love. So that was the other thing that made a difference for me and why I wanted to coach. Okay. So I tell people this ascension model because after you master something, after mastery, what's the next step? If you master something well enough, you're either going to scale it and turn it into big enterprise. And then even then, what's the next step? Like, because some of you may be on that path. You want to master this thing, you want to scale this thing, and then you want to get it ready for either merger or acquisition. You want somebody like Elon Musk to see what it is that you're doing and purchase your business for millions, maybe billions of dollars. Now, I'm on that path too. Like, trust and believe, I got several paths going on. But the path of coaching that's my path of impact, right? This is my path where my success is truly rooted and apparent in the success of others. Is not nearly as impressive if I tell somebody that I did something versus I helped 100, 1,000, someday 1,000,000 people do something. Okay, so that's that path. Now, the next step of coaching was, okay, I have proof of concept. I can help people do something. I help them earn money. So quite naturally, I should be able to charge money, right? And then it gets to the point and position of, well, what opportunities can I help create for others? So yes, I'm teaching people how to do something. They're getting good. They are creating. They're creating with the skill set that I'm helping them with. So their skills are now paying the bills. But what's next? So now my understanding of coaching, my understanding of helping others, my understanding of how to be fulfilled in helping impact others. Now I have that as a skill set. So that's a new skill. That skill is communication. That skill is innovation. I'm creating solutions for people that never existed before. I don't know if you all know this, but I kind of, I'm not going to say I regret it, but almost all the designs that y'all see now with the 13 by 19 grunge frame, that was your girl busting that out back in 2019 or so, because I was so fed up with seeing those rectangles and those hard lines that I basically started that as a trend to get people to say, okay, if you don't want a white shirt with sublimation, at least do this type of layer mask so that you have an effective color behind your image, but it's not a completely white shirt. Innovating in the space. We've been innovating in this space, and that's the highest level the highest level of value. So we come down here and we have the manual labor. We're working with our hands here, right? That's what we're doing when we're crafting. No shame in that whatsoever because we're able to achieve some marvelous things with our hands. But then that next level is managing. So that's when you start scaling the manual labor. You start scaling it. You put somebody else in position to say, hey, I would like you to press these shirts. I want you to design. I'm going to do some marketing. I might even hire people to help me get marketing, which is what advertising is. You're paying Facebook, you're paying YouTube, you're paying Google to get your product in front of people. You're paying them to market, right? So then you start to manage these things. That's your step up. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is, okay, well, after I worked with my hands manually, after I did management, what's next? Next, you want to work with your mouth. That's communication. That's what you're doing as a coach. You're communicating to people, you're helping people, you're guiding people with how you can disseminate information from one place to another. Because let's be real, everything that we learned, not everything, but probably 90% of what we learned through some type of free resource, whether it be experience. Well, it wasn't free because nothing in life is free because, baby, we paid tuition for the experience, or we may have gone on YouTube and learned some things. We may have messed up a lot of material learning some stuff, or we actually invested. We invested in a program that taught us something. We invested in an opportunity that helped us understand our skills better. So either way, that third level, that communication level, is the next to highest level of value of how you can earn as a human being on this earth. So if you notice people at that communication level, those are your pastors, those are actors and actresses, those are singers, people who can use their talent to communicate something at a high level in order to get other people to understand or other people to learn or to do. Okay. So it's higher than a manager. We're talking about a communicator. Okay. So at this coaching level as a communicator, what are you strong at conveying? What do you have a gift for helping other people to understand and helping other people to get their confidence and their competence up? Where is that for you? And most of us feel like, okay, what can I go learn that I can go teach? And my job and what I'm going to do tonight in the Craft to Quit Zoom session tonight is I'm going to have you all tell me what it is that that you are already good at, something that you already do. I'm going to help you break it down. So many times y'all don't even know what your strengths are. Y'all don't even know where your beauty lies and how you can right now help somebody else, because we're so stuck in this place where we think that that person is doing what we want to do and teaching what we want to teach and we got to be there. The idea is that we start at least 2 to 3 steps ahead of the person that we want to help. That's it. Imagine this. Now, most of us got it off of our own backs, got it out the mud, got it any way that we knew how. If we would have had a person, just a person that was 2 to 3 steps ahead of us, giving us guidance, helping us along the way, helping us avoid those pitfalls, pulling us out the mud if we got stuck. Imagine your level of success and progress and how fast you could have moved. So let me tell you what we're doing when we think we have to be perfect to help someone, or we think we have to be at genius level of any particular craft in order to help someone. We are, number one, we're fooling ourselves because perfection does not exist, period. Right? The second thing that we're doing, which should make us even more upset with ourselves, is that we're letting the people down that we intend to help. So when we avoid helping people because we got to be perfect before we help them, who's helping them in the meantime? Somebody taking full and clear advantage of them. Somebody that's not the best, not any better than you. Matter of fact, way worse than you, is doing better at getting your people at communicating to your tribe, and you're letting your tribe down. Feels a little different now, huh? It feels like you have a level of responsibility and a level of accountability to do what you were called to do. to help someone else, even though you may only be 2 to 3 steps ahead of them. Now, I struggled with this for a lot of my entrepreneurial journey. I can't even say just in coaching. I wouldn't put a website out until I thought it was perfect. Well, guess what happens? If I try to perfect that project, I don't get that project out with enough lead time. It doesn't even get in front of people's faces in enough time to make the move. But guess what does happen? Oh, so and so who was copying me, who saw what I was doing, who saw my greatness, they noticed my greatness and they used my greatness to propel to an audience that they gained, but I definitely had the better talent. I definitely had the better intention. I want to help people. This is my goal. This is what I'm striving to do. But who can I blame if that flock followed that leader because that leader was in place and I wasn't? I didn't step up. I didn't have my stuff together. I didn't market myself. I didn't put myself out there to share my skills with the world. I didn't boast about myself because I was trying so hard to be humble and meek about the God-given talent that I have innately. So at that point, I had to start realizing, there's something to this. I need to share this gift with the world. I need to boast about this gift because this is my God-given talent. This is what innate stands for, something that you're born with, something that you're given at birth. This is for you, built exactly only for you. So if you can put yourself in the position to share that, to communicate that with others, and don't do it with the intention of earning the money. I put in here, how much can you make as a creative coach? Because I know the money gets to people. But how much can you make doesn't have to be monetary. How much can you make? How much change can you make? How much impact can you make? How much confidence can you create in another person so that they go on and they do the better thing and they brag about you? And then all of a sudden that turns into money. So I have so many times I've offered opportunities, and I've even seen a situation where I've given an opportunity to someone to teach a course, promote that course to our crowd and everything. And because more than 5 people did not enroll in a course, that class was canceled. Well, here's a news flash. You have to build up. You have to build up people's know, like, and trust factor of you. So if that means I teach a class, I've taught a whole class, physical class here in Jacksonville, where somebody did not do their due diligence on marketing. I had one person, this was a national campaign. I had one person show up, but that person drove 5 hours to Jacksonville to get to me because of what transformation they thought they could have with me. Guess what I did? Pulled out the rhinestones, pulled out sublimation printer, pulled out Photoshop, pulled out my buddy system, pulled out the all over prints, pulled out all of the stops for one person. And this was a physical workshop. Do y'all know what it takes out of me to do a physical workshop where it's an 8-hour session? Some of y'all know because some of y'all have been to the physical workshops before. I did all of that for one person. Now, I want to ask you, if you want to be a coach, what is your motivation? What is it that you really want to get out of this? Not for you, but for somebody else. So if y'all can answer this for me in the chat, what do you want to help someone else achieve? Not how much do you want to make? What do you want to teach? What can you do? That's not important. The first thing is first. What transformation can you help someone else get? And I'm going to wait a little while because I want to see what transformation can you help someone else get. And if you don't know that yet, maybe it's because you haven't quite explored what it is that you can help with. And that's a part of what I do as a coach as well. I'm here for the strategy. I'm here for the motivation. I'm here for the inspiration. But I'm also here to let you know how you already have what is in you, everything that you ever needed to succeed. And sometimes somebody just has to shine that light on it. Love it. So Ava says to allow them to be confident in a new skill set. What skill set is that? Let's be specific. Let's be specific. Let's say right now that that you have an opportunity to say right now, you're pitching to me, this is like Shark Tank. And I'm saying, okay, pitch me how you can help someone else get transformation, and I will invest in you as a partner to teach in the academy. Pretend like that is a scenario right now and tell me how you're going to help somebody else get a transformation. And it doesn't have to be in Photoshop. Tell me what you do or what you can do that can help someone else get a transformation in what it is that they want or need to be able to achieve. Yeah, come on with the grandkids doing graphics. Listen, y'all already know the kids are, that's my heart space. That is my heart space. So specifically, you're telling me right now, what can you coach? What can you do? I'm offering you right now to tell you how you can go about increasing your visibility, increasing your impact in those areas, but y'all got to tell me what it is that you can do. I'm going to give you real deal strategy right now. Real deal strategy. Can you, for instance, can you do financial planning? Do you do Can you help someone build a website? What is it that you do that you can help someone else who's at ground zero? I'm not saying you have to be 100% or something, but this has to be something that you're willing to. Because let me tell y'all something about coaching. Coaching, you have to be a lifelong learner, and you have to be able to learn faster than you can teach, right? With me, I'm going to teach you what I know, but I'm not going to stop at what I know just because I can make money teaching that thing. I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm improving my skill set so that I can teach you all more and I can help you all grow more as well. So, what is it that you already know that's above level zero for somebody else? That's what I want to know. So, y'all still giving me generic answers in this chat. I want to know some specifics. Get specific. Do you do balloon art? Do you hand paint something? Do you do woodworking? Like, what is it that you do at some level of mastery? It doesn't have to be highest level of mastery. At some level of mastery, that somebody that's just beginning, you would be their aha moment. Paperwork. See, in my reflections, that's an actual skill and asset. You can provide details on how to submit paperwork for businesses. What kind of paperwork? Tell me. Like, I'm telling you right now, if y'all was on Shark Tank, I would not be impressed. I'm not getting the details. I'm not seeing what I would want to invest in. I'm not seeing what draw that you have to what it is that you do. And I'm saying that with love, because if you want to coach, not only do you have to be able to have the skill, you got to be able to sell the skill, baby. That's it. Everything that you're doing is sales. And this is why we as creatives have to learn this business, because it's business, right? Crafting is creating for fun, pretty much. When we start getting into enterprise, then we start talking business. How do we create? How do we monetize our creations? How do we monetize what we can do with our minds? Okay. So this is why I'm taking you to that next level. Tania, teach how to design in Canva. Excellent. That's the type of stuff that I want to hear. Let's go. How to use Photoshop and create. Photoshop and create what? Give me a little more. I am pretend like I am your avatar, right? I am this newbie to all things crafting. I love to be creative, but I'm pulling my hair out because I'm watching thousands of hours of YouTube videos every day. And I just want somebody to just, you know what, just show me. Look, at this point in time, I know the YouTube videos are free, but I will pay for the path that's going to get me there faster. Now, what am I going to pay you for? How are you going to help me get to what faster? And then from there, we can talk about the next phase. But what are you going to teach me? What are you able to be 2 to 3 steps ahead of me to get me there faster? And as you're getting me there faster, you're also still learning. You're also still developing and growing. Duns Number LLC taxes. That's what I'm saying. So y'all have skills and talents, pull them out. Whip out your resume, whip out the ideas that you already have put into action. Not the ideas that you want to go learn so you can to go teach it. Like, I don't want you to teach something that you just got a book on. I want you to teach something that you've been doing. It's like, oh my gosh, these are silly questions. When you hear people asking questions and you say to yourself, man, these are silly questions or these are easy questions, what are those things? What do people ask you about? What are people coming to you and saying, you know what? How did you do this? Or can you help me? Take those few words. Can you help me? And how did you? How did you? Can you help? Okay, 3. Can you help? How did you? All right, somebody write those down because those are 3 very important words on each side that are going to help you discover what it is that you can coach. Tell me in the chat, what has someone asked you? Well, how did you? How did you what? Tell me what that thing is. How did you? Right? And can you help? If somebody's asking for help, more than likely it's something that even if they wouldn't pay for, because they think that you just, hey, you my homegirl, you gonna hook me up. Yeah, that might not be your ideal customer, but the fact that they're asking you for help means that they actually have confidence in you to do something. So if somebody else is exhibiting that confidence in you, where's your confidence in that thing? Time to build it up. Time to build it up. All right, so I see some more answers rolling in now. I see y'all. Epoxy tumblers, EIN, got you. Proper business structure, I love that. Yep. Party planning, balloon arch. Come on, Sherry, let's go. Silhouette or Cricut. Yep, absolutely. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now y'all pulling out. I'm not even mad that I had to pull it out of you. I'm just glad that it's coming out. Okay, Dana, tell me, you said knowledgeable of several things. I'm here. I'm here for it. Y'all got me for about 5 more minutes. What are those several things? Get specific with me. Because like I said, if you're on Shark Tank right now, you lost me. You lost me. I'm knowledgeable of several things. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Show people how to use Cricut, sublimate shirts, using some of the best products that work for you. Okay, so Cricut, sublimation. This is what I'm talking about. Building business credit. Let's go. Shopify setup and website management. Now we're rolling in. Come on. Create variations of designs for their products. Got you. Yes, yes. Organizing files in a better system as you can create and design for real. TMP, you purchased a Cricut just to help others, and you're a silhouette girl for life. That sounds like the steps of a coach. Do y'all see this stuff behind me? This heat press right here, you think it gets turned on by me? I turn this thing on if I'm going live, if I'm demonstrating something for you all. This buddy right here that I invented, do you think that was for me? That was for you all. I did it so that I could help you all achieve a better result. I just knew there was a better way. That's what a coach does. A coach is going to convey and innovate. You're going to get your ideas across to people, help people, communicate to them what they could be doing, how they should be doing it, helping them do it a better way. And then the next level of that, we didn't talk about that 4th level yet, but that 4th level is using your mind. So we talked about using manual, using management, using your mouth. Now the 4th one is using your mind. And using your mind is, how can I develop things? How can I innovate things? How can I invent things that will help to take my people to the next level? All the while, you've been building a community, building a tribe, building your impact, building a path of ways to help other people. Now there are people who reach that high status without necessarily helping others. Absolutely. But I will tell you this, that I'm looking at it from a point of fulfillment at that level. I don't want to be at the top and lonely because I stepped on everybody to get there. I want to be at the top and still helping pull other people up. In fact, the people that I help, my goal is to help them up faster than I got up there. If it took me 14 years to get to be a millionaire, I don't want it to take you that long. I want it to take 1 year. If we can get it done in 1 year, come on, it's possible. Especially when you have people who are looking out for you each step of the way, and I can guide you through those steps. So I'm giving y'all free coaching right now. I just need y'all to come with the work. Shopify term, conditions, app features, and disclaimers. Those are really good. Those are really good. New York Reflections, those are really, really good. That's what people need. Help with designing, editing papers, providing design edits. Awesome. Advice on how something looks. So Ava, that editing type of service is phenomenal, especially in the age now where everybody thinks AI is going to do everything, but they don't realize it still has to have that human touch. It still has to resonate with people. It still needs to have that polished and personable feel to it. So and that's still creative. Like, I don't want y'all to think creativity is literally Photoshop and making crafts. Creativity is anything that you develop from your mind. And creativity is the only way money even exists. Now, either people are going to pimp your creativity because they have their money and they're using your creativity to tell you that you're worth 6 figures a year or whatever it is that they're telling you you're worth. Those are the people who are creative enough to figure out how to tell you a job is secure, right? That's how that works out. That's where their creativity is is in creating the opportunities for other people, and they call it opportunities, but sometimes it's a trap. All right. 3D shirts and tumblers. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Resin casters and keychains. So you all are already in a position where you know something well enough to help others do it. Jamie, you already helped somebody. Put them on the heat press and the DTFs and everything. That's what I'm saying. So let me ask you this next question. And after this question, but okay, I got some more. I got some more. New York Reflection. Yes, Mr. Buddy. Yes, my buddy. Budget and debt. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. So budgeting and becoming debt free, that is a skill. It's a skill that pays the bills, but it's also something that you can teach people. I was reading a story today about a young lady. I believe she's 31 years old. She started with her $1,200 stimulus check, and she started teaching people this envelope method of saving money, the old envelope method that probably most of our parents and grandparents have been using. But it's just the fact that she was able to develop a tribe and sell her story and help her people, help her tribe. She made $1 million off of teaching people how to budget. Tell me you can't do it. Tell me you can't do it, and I'll show you can. How to write a worthy product listing. Exactly. Those things are valuable. Those are called copywriters. And if you don't know what a copywriter is, look it up. Copywriters make plenty of money. They write emails for people. They write compelling emails. They write compelling copy for websites and product listings. They help people do social media management so that they have compelling captions. That's a copywriter. I know a copywriter who charges. Actually, she's she's my mentor. She's helping me with brand strategy right now. She charges $2,000 to $3,000 a month to craft. And I'm saying craft because crafting is a skill. Okay, so she crafts email campaigns for people worth $2,000 to $3,000 per month per customer. And she has to send out 2 to 3 emails per week. How many of us for $3,000 a month can write 3 emails a week for a company? But you have to be good at what you do. You have to be able to convert people. You have to understand human psychology. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's definitely a viable way to make money off of your skill, off of your talent, off of your creativity. Let's come on, Soul Pro Academy with sublimation and sewing. Let's go, Coach Q. Let's go. We don't have enough people teaching about sublimation and sewing. Cut and sew. This is going to grow. Cut and sew will grow for sure. And we need leaders like you in that space. Time management. Absolutely. I was wondering when I was going to get some variation. I'm loving this that I'm seeing a variation. Now, time management is something that you can teach and you can get transformation. The transformation is, wait a minute, before I wasn't getting all my tasks done. I was going to bed anxious. I was waking up looking crazy and feeling crazy because I had so much to do and the right stuff wasn't getting done. Now I can wake up with ease. I have a system. I have a flow to my day. I have a flow to my week. My customers are definitely noticing that I have time management, right? Now that's a transformation you can help someone else get. Okay. So here's my next question to you. When are you going to get your testimonials? When are you going to help someone do that thing that y'all just told me about so that you can create transformation in somebody outside of yourself? And that transformation is not only going to help someone, it's going to help you too. And this is the blessing that keeps on blessing. So if you've already done it, if you already helped someone achieve transformation, give me a 1 if they have given you some type of testimonial, like something in writing, something in video, something that you can show and tell. Give me a 2 if, yeah, I helped somebody, but I didn't get a testimonial. I was just helping. I was just doing it because I love doing it. And lo and behold, understand that's me. That was me for all of the years. I can't say several years, all of the years. Even recently, I probably only have 2 or 3 testimonials, and I've been helping people all my life. Okay. Coach Q, I see you have you got testimonials. Let's go. Nancy, you got testimonials. Let's go. Reaching higher testimonials. Let's go. What they at? What they at? Where are those testimonials? All right. So next I need you to tell me, where are your testimonials? Are they on your website? Are they in your Facebook group? Where are they? Are they on your Google reviews? If they're not on your Google reviews, I got to tell you, they got to be on your Google reviews. Tell me where your testimonials lie. Where are they housed? Where can people come into contact with them? All right. So I'm going to give you some ideas, and then I'm telling you what my coaches are telling me that I should be developing this time. So I'm literally shooting y'all light years ahead of where I was at the time where you're starting, so that you can start off not from ground zero. You can start off at the higher level. Okay. So number 1, Google reviews. Google reviews are the best testimonial that somebody can give you. A 5-star review does wonders for your local business and your online business. Okay, Google review. Number 2, Facebook review. Facebook review. We don't think about it, but our Facebook business page actually ranks on Google. Did y'all know that? Especially if you have 5-star ratings, it will rank on Google. Your business Facebook, the one that you don't put nothing on because you put everything on your personal Facebook. What I do is, at the very least, is when I post on my first personal Facebook, I share it to my business page, or vice versa. I post on my business, share it to my personal. Make sure that you are creating content for your business Facebook page, because Google does love to see that a page is active. Okay. And it will rank you. It will let people know about you. So you got Google, you have Facebook. Next is your website. Good job, Q, having it on the website. Absolutely. So on your website, or if you have a web page, a funnel, your Shopify store, whatever that is, you should have that. Okay. So let me see. I think I will do. I'm going to do a little screen share. And that way I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm not just talking crazy. I'm going to show you what I really mean. Let me share my screen. This is screen 1. Here we go. All right, y'all see my screen now? So if I go to Innate Lab right now, just hit enter on Google. I have 5-star Google reviews right here. Okay. Get you some 5-star Google reviews. If you don't have it, get your Google My Business. Get the confirmation. They may send you something in the mail. They may send you something via text message or email to validate your business. But do that. Okay. That's number 1. Facebook. Matter of fact, if I scroll here, didn't I tell y'all that Facebook ranks on Google? It's the 3rd listing. This is my business. This is my website. 3rd thing is my Facebook. And I have 37 5-star reviews there. So it ranks. Now, I haven't been keeping up with my Facebook business as much, but it's still there. I make sure that it is. Actually, I have 67 5-star reviews. Did not know that. So Google ain't reporting. Look, Google says only 37. They need to get it together. You hear me? All right. So the other thing was the website. So I want to show y'all something here that even if you don't have individual reviews on your website, I'll show you that this is a website that I only use when I'm doing my brand on demand on in-person events and when we do challenges and stuff. Do y'all see the reviews down here? It's 45 pages of reviews. These are the reviews from Facebook and Google that the Innate Lab app actually combines these and puts them down at the bottom. You see that? All the way back from 2015. So I'm saying that to tell you that these 3 things are going to be what helps you grow your business way faster than you paying for some Facebook ads, paying for some Google ads, paying for some YouTube ads, paying for TikTok ads. That's all great. But what you need first is you need social proof. You need a proof of concept. You need something that other people can stand on and believe in. Okay? So let me, I'm checking here now to see when y'all are going to get this up and running. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and open up my Zoom session for my Craft to Quit so we can do, I'm going to give y'all a free 30-minute session where I'm going to listen to what skills you have, and I'm going to give you my compelling and very, very honest yet encouraging advice for how you could develop that as a coaching skill. Okay. Now on the YouTube side, I'll come back. I'll publish it on YouTube, but this is just for the Craft to Quit program because with that program, we give additional one-on-one type of coaching because that is our, higher tier program where we're offering more of our personal time. All right. So I'm still going to give y'all the game. I'm going to let y'all watch it, but I have to make sure that I'm giving them their attention in that arena. Okay. So take what I said tonight, though, because I've already given you some free game. Come back on here on YouTube. I'm going to publish that in just a little bit, but definitely make sure. Oh, did y'all get 50 shares? Is that why y'all still hanging out with me, acting like y'all listening to me telling y'all about coaching? Did y'all get the 50 shares? Let me check you out. If y'all got the 50 shares. No, I only see 27. 27 shares, y'all. Oh. Now, what I will do is I will tell y'all that, let me tell y'all what we're doing. Just in case y'all don't come back for the next YouTube. Saturday, which is tomorrow, is my birthday, April Fool's. Yeah, apparently my mom told my dad that she was not able to have children anymore. And boom, your girl came out on April Fools. Guess who was the April Fool? All right. So anyhow, I am doing a session. Well, actually, Coach Ann is doing a free newbie Photoshop class. She'll be helping you set up your workspace, teaching you how to cut out the background from an image, fade it off, and then we're doing a bonus session after that for anybody that comes to the free session. The bonus session is let me demo this real quick, y'all. So this is what we did last week in the bonus session. Y'all are going to do something like this, except we'll be doing some different art. We'll be doing some Easter related art. Okay, so I'm not going to show it right now because it's for it's a surprise for whoever shows up to the free class. So I have the link in the description of the video. So I have the link for the free class. I have the link for the Shopify challenge, which if you're not in the Shopify challenge and you don't have a website and you don't have a website to put your testimonials on, get in the Shopify challenge. In 5 days, we get your website up and running. And the whole time, y'all, we have Rich from Anywhere coming to talk about Facebook ads. I have my friend Sabetha. I have to confirm her date, but she's coming in. She's definitely excited to teach about how she earns 6 figures from TikTok. And not just TikTok ads, like literally on TikTok, creating very organic and viral content on TikTok, selling her products. And then we have a design session. You're gonna design it's not just gonna be a shirt. You're gonna design graduation items. You're gonna design. You're also going to create the designs for your Shopify store, banners, all of that stuff. So if you haven't seen what that looks like, let me show y'all my little video I made today, y'all. I was kind of proud of I was halfway asleep, but I was kind of impressed what I did with my little video editing software today. Y'all see that? Um, Y'all look at my little video. Ant Coach Ant is coming to teach content creation, so he'll be teaching stuff like this and hopefully improving my skills on things like this as well. So listen, y'all. If you DM on Instagram only tonight, if you DM me the word Shopify from Instagram, then I will send you a special code. I won't say how much it is off because then I don't want people being like, I missed it and I need listen, it's only for those who text me, or not text me, I lied, DM me the word. So go to my Instagram. Y'all help me get them Instagram followings up. I mean, it's been inching up a little bit. But go on Instagram and DM me the word Shopify. I'm going to show you that the Innate Lab app is like absolutely it's amazing. Of course, it's amazing. I mean, what else do we expect? But it has automation. So when you all text that number, it's not even going to be me texting you back. It's going to be my automation that I've set up to create that experience for people. So you got that, and you're getting the Shopify challenge. That's all I can do because I was going to give y'all a 50% off code, but I see we didn't get those 50 shares. All right. All right. So, anyways, let me go on and go over here to the Craft to Quit Zoom room. And like I said, I'm going to shut off this YouTube, but y'all come right back. I will have the YouTube. I will YouTube our Zoom session so y'all can be a fly on the wall. You know, sometimes people say, what if I could be a fly on the wall? I wish I could be a fly on the wall to these type of conversations. You get to be a fly on the wall, but you don't get to be in the Zoom room, okay? And I do that because I don't want anybody saying I'm a gatekeeper, like, oh my gosh, like Shannon over here selling this information to these people, and then she leaving us over here like, if the information's so good, why don't you help us all? Okay, and I'm doing that. And what are you doing with the information? As long as you run the plays, you run with it, and you take it and you get to the next level, guess what? You take it, you'll get to the next level, you'll be in the room with me. But I'm letting you know every step of the way, I have something for everybody. I have something for the free. I have something for the people on the come up. I have something for the people who's ready to blow up. I got something for you. And the more of my time you require, the more of what you got to have in order to get what I got. Okay. Anyways, that's just real. And I hope that you're doing the same thing with your business. I hope that you are charging a premium for your premium services. I hope that you are not out here making $20 t-shirts anymore, because that's not where you want to be. I promise you, been there, done that, have sold my time where I was making $4 an hour when I would make a $20 t-shirt, because I spent the time on the design, talked to the customer about their dreams and what they imagine the shirt to be for an hour, sat there and made the thing, and then still had to recreate this file every single time I did a different customer. So now I'm telling you the smart way. Use your templates, use your automation. I'm not going to be texting y'all back and forth tonight, no coupon codes for this Shopify. My automation is going to do that. It's levels to this. It's systems to this thing. And I want you all to be a part of that growth and understanding what you can do to get your business to the next level. All right, so let's go to this coaching session. Y'all got me for about 30 minutes, craft to quit, and everybody else, I might see y'all on YouTube, but I'll be in the Zoom room. All right, so y'all know the drill. I appreciate y'all. Love you dearly. But until next time, bye. See y'all in just a little bit.